Wow, wow, wow. It's a beautiful day. Thank you, everybody that's joining me live on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Thank you so much for being there and on YouTube. I don't take your joining me for granted. It's such a beautiful day to be alive, and it's another edition of Knocks to Nuggets. And guess what? The year is running. We are already on the last Monday of the month of November. This time next week will be in December, the last month of the year. How have you fared? What has it been for you even in this year, 2021? It's running to an end, but then guess what? The best days are still ahead of you. And today I'll be talking to you about handling rejection in the journey of life. Rejection is real. Rejection happens to everybody at every level. What you make of rejection is what matters. Rejection, what is rejection? So for those of you that will watch after now, I'm saying a big thank you to you as well. So like you always will know, like the video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification button so that whenever it is I come on live, you will be notified because you're a special part of my story. Again, what is rejection? To be rejected is to be refused. To be rejected is to be denied something. To be rejected is to hear a no when you are expecting a yes. That is rejection. To hear a no when you are actually expecting a yes. And rejection happens to everybody, the big and the small, the high and the low, the poor and the rich. Everybody faces rejection. The truth is this: everybody loves to be celebrated, everybody loves accolades, everybody loves promotion, everybody loves recognition, everybody loves to be applauded, but you don't get it every time. I know the interesting things. Sometimes when you actually expect it most, it's when it doesn't come. When you think you are deserving of the promotion, you are deserving of the applause, you are deserving of the accolade, then somehow it doesn't happen. And then you are disappointed, you feel upset, you feel refused, you feel rejected, you feel as if the world is saying a no to you. You know what? Rejection is just part of life. Rejection is just another ladder in the journey of life. Rejection can either make you or mar you, but it depends totally on you and what you want to make of it. You can turn rejection into a medallion. Yes, you can. Rejection can become that tool that will aid your promotion. How? Number one thing I want you to understand, that the fact that somebody is rejecting you does not mean you are bad. The fact that somebody is rejecting a suggestion does not even mean the person is rejecting you. You've got to get to that point where you can separate yourself and the outcome of your activities from the real you. That is one thing that will help you handle rejection, handle failure, handle any negative feedback that might be coming your way. If you don't separate you from the activity and you keep equating yourself to the activity, what then happens is every time something goes wrong, you think you have gone wrong. Every time something is not working your way, you think you are a failure. You are not a failure. The fact that you failed once does not make you a failure. Okay, let me ask you this. If you enter a garage, pick a chair and sit inside the garage and you begin to walk in the garage, does that make you a car? Of course not, it does not. Sitting in the garage does not make you a car. If sitting in a garage, even if you're sitting down there for 12 hours of the day to work and does not make you a car, how does rejection make you a failure? How does one failure make you a failure? It doesn't. It doesn't at all. So, number one thing I want you to understand is that rejection of an idea does not mean you have been rejected. That's one. Number two, ask yourself, why does this rejection hurt so much? Just think, why am I so upset? Why is it, why do I feel so much like a failure because somebody has said no to me? Why does this rejection make me feel so hurt? When you can answer that question, you understand the weight you have attached to that outcome, and you can begin to recounsel and recalibrate. When you can you can recalibrate, you can tell yourself, oh, it's because, oh, I put so much on this, I thought so much about this, I pushed so much on this, and that is why it's hurting. Okay, let's rewind. What do I need to do differently? That's it. Step back, and that's number two. Step back from the situation, step back from the rejection, step back from it, and practice some self care. Love yourself, affirm yourself, speak nice words to yourself. Just look into the mirror and tell yourself you look good. Wow, I love the way your hair is today. I love your eyes. Wow, you can still see so clearly. Oh, wow. Just look for something you love about you and celebrate it. You know what? It will bring a smile to your face and it will reduce the weight of the rejection. Step back from it. Look at yourself. Look at where you are. Look at what you have achieved. At that point, stop and look back at your past successes and celebrate them again. Look back at the past achievements and relive those beautiful moments again. It will take the weight of rejection off you. What else do I need you to do when you are faced with rejection? Look for someone that loves you. Look for someone that you know you can count on and just put a call through. If you cannot see the person one on one, put a call through to the person and just gist away. You could even tell the person, pour it out. You know what? I just felt so bad a moment ago. This just happened. I just got denied that promotion and I so thought I qualified. I just got the result of that exam and it was woeful. And I thought I put in my best. Just speak to somebody. Look for somebody that loves you, somebody that cares about you, somebody that knows how to say the right words to you. It's not the time to call a gossip who will add to you more weight, who will tell you, wow, you mean it? It happened to you too. Don't mind them. In fact, when I also thought I would be promoted, that's how they messed me up. And look at my life today. You don't need that person around you at that time. You don't. Even if they call you mistakenly, quieten their call. Reject that call, send it to a voicemail, do something. Don't take that call at that moment. Why? You do not need it at that moment. What else do I need you to do? Haven't talked to somebody that you know loves you, somebody that you know cares about you, somebody, and you have poured out yourself. What do I need you to do? Begin to think about your tomorrow. How beautiful it will be when that promotion then comes. How beautiful it will be when that idea is finally bought, because you will be promoted, because the idea will be bought, because in the place where you have been rejected, again, you will be celebrated. Begin to just figure out the day you are going to climb the stage and walk the aisle, whatever it is that you think has been lost. Just imagine when it happens, how beautiful it will be. Begin to celebrate yourself ahead of time. Yes, celebrate. Pop a champagne, open a wine, have a party with yourself. Look, the best fan of you has got to be you. You have to be your best fan. You have to be your best viewer. You've got to be that person that can celebrate yourself, that can clap for yourself, even when nobody else is clapping. What else do you need to do? Now stop and ask yourself, what did I do wrong in this rejection? Remember, you have taken yourself out of it. You have talked to somebody that can help you out of it. You have celebrated yourself. You have released all the negative emotions and negative energy. Then stop and ask, what did I actually do wrong? There's something to learn in that situation. You don't want to miss it. You want to ensure that you learn it. So ask yourself, what is there to learn in this thing? What did I miss out? Oh, that exam. How well did I prepare? Which areas didn't I prepare? That idea that was thrown out, how did I present it? Was it something I said? Was it someone I hooked onto wrongly? How did I present it? Repackage it. If you believe in it, look at it again. How do I represent it? How do I make it acceptable? And find that confident person around you, and you can tell the person, see what I'm thinking of about this idea. I still believe this idea is good. I still believe this idea is right. I guess the way I presented it is wrong. I need you to listen to me and hear me out this time and give me your feedback. I'll tell you a story. I once attended a high level meeting and a presentation was made. And I saw through that presentation and I saw loopholes. And when it was time to talk, and I said, can I critique this? Can I ask that we look at this again? Because, and I gave what I thought were good reasons. And immediately I finished, somebody said, no, 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 Yomi, that can't be it. You should even thank God that the numbers are like this. And they took me to the numbers and said, look at these numbers. Have we ever had these numbers before? You can't talk down this idea. Look at how huge the numbers were. And the numbers were truly huge. Initially, I was going to feel bad. And everybody on the table said the same thing. But I slowed down. You know what I did? I kept quiet. We left that meeting and I called the person. And I said, you know what? I still think what I said is true. You know why? Can we break it down? Do I have 5 minutes of your time? Of course, it was up in defense. They said, okay, let's sit down. So we sat down in a sitting room after that meeting. I said, can we look at it again? And I broke it down for him in a different way. And said, oh, you're actually right. When is the next meeting? I need to represent this idea. I think you're right. Yes, we are looking at those numbers, but those numbers will not be realistic with what I have put together. Thank you for this. Now, imagine if I had said, well, they turned me down. I won't say anything again. I'm upset. I've just been rejected. I've just been said a no to. I won't do this again. And I began to sob, which is the easiest thing to do. Imagine what would have happened. And so we came back to the next meeting. And he said, oh, I had a chat with Mrs. Ute after the meeting. And I realized we need to look at these numbers again. And then he broke it down and said, so I have gone to work on it. And this and this and this is what I have done. Anybody was like, oh, we didn't understand it when you said it that day. Miss Ute, oh, sorry, did you understand it? Oh, that's it. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's that. What if I didn't? What if I took no as a rejection of me? What if I took no as saying no to my person and I took it personally? What do you think the outcome would have been? Never take rejection personally. Never. So come back. What did I do? I came back and asked myself, how did I present it? How could I have presented it better? And I used the owner of the project to represent, and he saw it. So when we came to the larger house, we said, no, now we realize this and this and this and this are the things to do. And we did. And we all are happy today about the result. So come back to yourself, rethink that process, represent it to yourself again, and take a go at it. Never take no as final. Never. That no can be a ladder to your next level. That no can be a ladder to the next step that you are looking forward to. So never ever take it personal. And if you take it from a point of, I will show you, you are showing nobody. You have just messed yourself up. So don't come from, I will show you that it can work. No, you don't need to show anybody. Represent, review. Yes, thank you, Auntie Binta. Stop, check, review, rework, rejig, and then go again. And one thing I want to do on the final note, keep in mind that rejection can take you to the next level. That rejection can take you to the next place. That rejection can actually take you to the stage if you handle it right. There is a greater tomorrow ahead. Let's go to the Bible and look at one person that was rejected in many ways, Joseph. He was rejected again and again and again. And with every rejection came punishment, very horrible ones. What if he gave up? Because I don't think this thing I'm doing can work again. I better be like every other person. Look, you are special. You are unique. You are the only you God created. When He finished making you, He broke the mold. You are so unique, and the world is looking for you. Don't sulk in rejection. Don't self reject yourself. Package it again. Celebrate yourself and take it as a launch pad to the next level. We need you. We need you to bring your all to the table. You need to bring your all to the party. The world will be a better place when you handle rejection right. Can it be painful? Yes, rejection is painful. But you know what? Nivaquine is bitter, but it cures malaria. The needles are painful, but the drips heal. Rejection is just another thing on the journey of life. Don't pitch your tent on rejection. Take your tent away from there to the point of celebration. Begin to celebrate yourself in advance. Begin to celebrate yourself of the things that you expect to see, and your future is bright. That's it for today. I'm hoping to come your way next Monday to talk to you with a dear friend of mine. I won't unveil him yet. I need to be sure he'll be ready. And later in the month of December, I'm going to be coming your way with another dear friend when we talk about preparing for 2022. I'm excited about 2022. It's going to be that year that I'll be bigger, better, and stronger than my best moments in 2021. It's my decision. What is yours? Don't wait for January 2022 to prepare. The time to prepare is now. So, in the month of December, I'll be coming back to you with some two dear friends. One talking about grassroots politics, one talking about 2022. One may come before the other. I don't even know how they will come, but they're going to come. Open your spirit wide and get ready to receive nuggets that will take you to a better tomorrow. I look forward to having you. I look forward to celebrating 2022 with you, with your testimonies, with your stories. I look forward to seeing you on the stage of life being celebrated. And I know it will happen. So until I come your way next week, Monday, there's one thing I don't want you to forget. Whatever you can think, you can achieve. Don't ever forget that longest time you live. Whatever you can think, you can do, you can achieve. It's all in you. The big is right there in you. And God is looking for how to make sure that your big does not die a potential. It needs you to express yourself maximally. And that's why I come your way every Monday at 7:45 on Knox to Nuggets. See you next week, Monday. And until then, never ever forget, together we win. God bless you.